Good evening. So I will tell you a crazy story again, right? And it's about physical problems. Yeah. Of course, there are physical problems that have physical causes, like a toothache, or like I had some time ago. I got pain in my back. And I soon realized why, because I had been lifting heavy things when I was cold. A very stupid thing to do. So the solution is, of course, to stay warm, yeah, and learn how to lift properly, yeah, and maybe get some help, you know. So, but then there are physical problems that have other causes. If you ask me, you may believe differently, but I will tell you about this story now, yeah. So, some time ago, I got a problem with my hip. It wasn't major, not a big problem at all, but it sort of annoyed me. And I was looking for an explanation and I couldn't find any, you see. And then I decided to have a look at it from this viewpoint, that it was not physical, you know. And I've been telling you about this earlier, how I do it. You know, I had very good successes doing this in the past. Yeah. So this is what I did. I sat down in a comfortable chair in a quiet room and I started to look at the situation, you know. And this is the rule. I will not get up from the chair until I have some answers. Yeah, that's the rule. So I started to look and ask questions about the hip. You know, what is it? What is causing it? You know. And I just kept asking these questions, and maybe for 10 minutes and nothing happened. I got nothing. You know. Then I started to feel pressure against the hip. And it was not blood circulating more in the hip. This happens too, yeah. When you look at something, a body part, you can get more circulation. Yeah, it's getting warm. But this was a pressure, you see, from the outside. And then I knew, yeah, this is something that you know, you can't see, but it's there. So I kept asking questions, and this is where it gets sort of crazy, yeah. But I decided to tell you everything, and you can believe what you want. I'm just going to tell you, totally honest, you know, this is what I saw. Okay. So I started to ask questions about this thing, you know. And it was definitely a thing. Something was there, you know. And I could feel the pressure, and I could feel it moving. You know, it was going up to the side and up to the head even. You know, it's moving around. Yeah. So, and I asked it questions, and it was like solid, very dark stuff. Yeah, it was dark. So I kept at it, and then I got something. After maybe 15 minutes, so I've been, almost 30 minutes, I've been on this thing. And then I got something, yeah. And it was a picture. It was a picture of a house. And I have never seen the house before. But as soon as I saw the house and sort of acknowledged that there is a house, yeah, I started to get shivers. And it started to move around, you know. Something happened, definitely. And it was a spirit, of course, you know. Well, I say of course, you know, I'm so used to this stuff. It was a spirit. And he showed me a picture of a house. It was a male spirit, yeah. He identified as male, yeah. So he showed me the house, and the house looked dark, you know, scary, sort of, you know. And it's sort of isolated, and I saw some trees and the garden, right? And it was dark, no lights in the house. And I had these amazing shivers as I was looking at this and getting this from this guy. Amazing shivers all over the back and on my arms, everything. Yeah. And then he told me some more. He told me about a family. Yeah. And there were 2 kids and the wife and the husband. And he was the husband. And he told me that they are all dead. They are all dead, he said. And then of course I asked him, so what happened? And he said, I killed them. Yeah. And then he showed me some pictures, some more pictures. Showed me alcohol. You know, very clear pictures of bottles. And he showed me the picture of his wife, her face. And she looked totally terrified. So I suppose this was just when he was about to kill her, right? And he was using something to hit them with. Yeah. And maybe this is why I felt it in the hip. I don't know. I don't know why, but maybe, you know. Because he was smashing them with this thing. I don't know what it was, but it was a heavy object. Yeah. Right. And then he killed himself. Yeah. Hanging. Yeah. He hanged himself in the house. Right. So that was the story. Yeah. So he basically wanted to confess, you know. Yeah. Now he felt better after this. This was obvious. And the pressure against my hip disappeared. Yeah. And now it's fine. Yeah. Isn't that crazy stuff? Yeah, I think it is. But this is apparently how it works. Sometimes. And you know, the problem with the hip came, and then I had it for maybe 4 or 5 days. So it was a short period. Yeah. So maybe this guy came over and wanted to confess, you know. Right. I don't know why they come to me. I have no idea. Yeah, another thing, I forgot. I asked him where this house was, you see, and he said Sweden. Yeah, it's in Sweden. That's right. Okay. Be good.